Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. On today's Who Said What video, I will be alone because of the health problems of my friend. Today we are going to listen Max Verstappen, Lando Norris and Lawson. Let's listen them together.
What about the wheel-to-wheel racing this weekend? A lot has been said, a lot has been written since Mexico. Are you going to change the way you go racing this weekend?
Yeah, I've heard that before, right, in my career. So it's my 10th year in Formula One. I think I know what I'm doing.
Max, 10 years in Formula One and battling for the fourth title. Is this a battle with Lando Norris more motivating or less than the battle with Lewis Hamilton in 2021?
I mean, I think every battle is good, you know. I don't know. I don't think any is like more motivating or whatever. You just try to do the best you can every single time that you go out there, really.
Okay, Mara?
Mara from Sky Sport Italy. A question to Max. You just said that you know what you are doing, but FIA with the support of the driver is trying to change some driving guidelines. Don't you feel sometimes a bit alone against everyone and everything, Max?
No, I don't feel alone at all. I have good friends and family, so I'm good.
And on track?
I don't feel alone at all. Also, a lot of good people.
Okay, David?
Sorry, Max. David Croft, Sky Sports F1. Another question to you. When it comes to racing and racing hard and aggression on the track, is that what you as a champion have to do to defend your championship? Is aggression part and parcel of this sport? And your tactics on track, are they justified even when the stewards say you've gone over the rules a little bit? Or against the rules a little bit?
I think it's just you win some, you lose some. That's how it is in racing in general. And yeah, I like to win. I don't like to lose. I think not many people like to lose. And I think, yeah, I always just try to maximize the result. And like I said, some you win, some you lose.
Right, as he said, he don't think that he's driving too aggressive against Lando Norris. He sees everything normal, let's say, and I think that's my opinion. He will continue driving like this. What he's doing, he will keep doing on that way, and I think he has right to do that. Let's say. Maybe it's too aggressive, but just I'm gonna mention that what Damon Hill said today about Max Verstappen. He said that like Max Verstappen don't know how to battle fairly with other drivers. I don't know. Are you going to accept or are you same? Are you thinking same like Damon Hill? But maybe sometimes is a little bit much aggressive, sometimes is not. But we need to understand also Max Verstappen because he's defending with his everything with his hands that he have for his championship title, and I think it will be, of course, it will be very difficult to Lando Norris, but maybe if you think like Lando Norris, he's right, you know, he just wants to be more fair, not that kind of aggressive that Max Verstappen is. That's are my opinions about Max Verstappen, what he said. Just let's jump to Lando Norris, what he's going to say about that positions and battle with Max Verstappen.
Landinho. Welcome to Brazil.
Obrigado.
Nice. What?
Obrigado.
Denada.
What a British way of saying
nice
it.
couple of races we've got here this weekend, a sprint race and a Grand Prix. We think Max is probably going to take a 5-place engine penalty for the Grand Prix itself, so you know it might not be down to that. But I'm interested, are you cognizant, are you aware that people watching at home don't want to see the fights between that you and Max have for the World Championship ending in radio messages, tedious stewards' inquiries, time penalties? They want value. They want to see you racing nicely and clean.
So do I, and I do.
So how do you want it to go from now on?
I mean, that's what I've said. That's what I said going into Mexico. I want clean, fair racing. And that's what I do, that's what I provide, and that's how I race. It's how I've always raced in my career. It's not for me to change, it's for the other side to change.
Okay, and if I can do a follow-up, how concerned are the team about the Constructors' Championship, the possibility that that might slip away from the team?
No, it's not a concern. I mean, we're working hard. We've said since probably over 10 races ago that our focus is not on Red Bull, it's on Ferrari. We've said that since a very, very long time. So it doesn't change anything. They have two very strong drivers. They have a very quick car. It's up to us to keep pushing hard and doing our best.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, as I said on the Max Verstappen video, Lando Norris wants from Max Verstappen to be more fair, but Max Verstappen is saying I'm fair and I'm not doing nothing wrong. I don't know what to say or to where to stay like between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris, but it will be very interesting, very tight. We will see very tight fights between them with Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. But I don't think that Lando Norris will. I'm sorry, I don't think that Max Verstappen will change his driving style with his battle with Lando Norris. And let's jump to listen to this guy. They had collisions with Sergio Perez, and he did like middle finger thing on Sergio Perez and at the Mexican Grand Prix. Let's listen to him what he's going to say about that.
To talk after last weekend about your on-track battle with Sergio Perez. Now that we're nearly a week on, have you had time to chat about it? There are lots of words said afterwards, but where are you at the moment with that?
Focused on this weekend, honestly. Obviously, another new track, and a sprint weekend, so it's going to be a tricky one. New surface, but honestly, yeah. Obviously, we have 1 or 2 days afterwards where we go through and reflect on everything, and I learn from stuff. But right now, the focus is on this weekend.
Is there anywhere in particular that you did learn off the back of that?
That I didn't learn.
That you did learn. Sorry.
That I did learn. I think. I mean, in every race, there's so many things you go over, so many things you can do better. So, overall, yes, for sure. There's obviously stuff in there that's that could have been better. But yeah, overall, I'll take those things and learn from it going into this weekend. Obviously, my goal is not to go out and make enemies of anybody. I'm not trying to cause any issues or anything like that. But at the same time, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to win, and that's what I'm focused on doing. And in this situation, we're fighting very hard for P6 in the teams and the constructors, and I'm fighting for obviously for my future in Formula 1 as well. So that's what I'm focused on.
Is Fernando trying to put young guys down coming up, and is Checo trying to muddy your name so that you don't take his seat?
I have no idea. I don't think there's anything behind it. Obviously, in the moment, things are very heated, and obviously, I apologise for what I did last week. It was not something I should have done, and something I won't be doing again. But I have no idea their mindsets or their goals. I'm just focused on mine. Obviously, I want a future in Formula 1 to be able to win races, but rather than looking at that and looking at where I could be in 1 year or whatever, it's more about focusing on this weekend. And if I do the best job in these few races, then that's going to set me up for a better future.
What do you expect from this weekend here in Brazil?
I think it's going to be challenging just because it's a sprint. So trying to learn quickly and using that sprint race, I think, to learn as much, similar to Austin. I think that's the target. A very similar approach to Austin, I would say, is the goal for this weekend.
Yeah, let's say I agree with him a little bit, but not too much. The first thing is, I think Franco Colapinto is doing better than him. The second thing is that middle finger, it was not necessary to make it on Sergio Perez. If you think Perez has 1 more year contract, you don't have seat on Formula 1, and you need to be very careful with your things that you are doing on a car, out of the car, on the track, and etc. and etc. I think it was wrong with that middle finger thing, but every mistake is for learning something, and I think he learned something after that position. That was my opinions about these three guys here. Just don't forget to write your opinions, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.